battle royale of brains, brawn, beard power, and scene-stealing swagger, who walks out with the belt, brother? Nick Offerman or Bob Odenkirk? Thank you.
Well, I mean, clearly it's Nick from Red One who really walks out with that battle, but I think Offerman can take Odenkirk. That's my take. And by the way, Ethan Cohen, when I was working with them the second time, we were talking, catching up and talking to each other about our kids and this and that. And he said, and what's your daughter's name again? And I said, Olivia. And he said, oh, right, the pig.
He said it to me in the lobby, so.
Give it up for Olivia. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
For showing up.
Thank you.
To this small town. Are you kidding me? I'm Alexandria.
Hi, I'm Addie. I have a question about voice acting. I was wondering which one of your voice acting roles do you take most pride in or favor more? Really diverse, any, not just animated or whatever.
Well, a lot of them. I mean, and one of the joys of doing that is not having to shave. It's so great to not have to, especially when you're making the rounds of New York City in August and sweating like a pig, and you walk in, it's like, it doesn't matter what I look like. I can just, I literally close my eyes as often as not in a voice recording studio, and go into that theater of the mind space and just play pretend. I had a great time with Gravity Falls, which was a really clever, such a brilliant world that was created there. There are so many super smart, super talented people doing animated stuff nowadays. My little guest spot on The Simmons, of course, was a pop culture highlight. Really, a lot of narrations that I have done, and like nature shows and books on tape. Had the chance to read some really wonderful books. As a matter of fact, Tom Hanks had a movie, A Man Called Otto, a couple of years ago. It's based on a Swedish book, A Man Called Ove, and very similar character, but different situations. And I had been offered the opportunity to do the book on tape of A Man Called Ove. Read the book and said, I love this, I'd absolutely like to do it. And then, by the way, called my agent and said, hey, can we get the rights to this? Because I'd like to play it. And he said, yeah, some guy named Tom Hanks is already doing it.